The saddest part about Australia is that anyone who tries is cringe. I remember when I was 10, I'd say 6 to 10 years old, I grew up playing AFL, footy. And then I transitioned into more of basketball when I hit around 11, 12 years old. I was playing basketball for about 3 months, and then I started like sweating at it, like trying really, really hard. And a lot of people around me didn't like that, bro. A lot of people around me did not like that. So I considered giving up a lot all the time, but I kept going because I knew making the NBA was a massive dream for me and I was not letting it up. No way. Go into high school and it becomes a little bit more normalized. I'm just kind of that kid who tries a bit now, just tries a little bit. But basketball is still a normalized sport, so it's not really bad. Then I start trying really hard when I turn 14 years old. So when I'm 14, I'm like, shit, I only got like 5 years until I have to make, D1 college basketball, which I wanted to make. I'm gonna step up my game because I'm like I was maybe 5'6" when I was 14. I was fast, but I couldn't jump very high. So I needed a lot of skill. So I started like grinding and I would just watch so much film when I got home. It was crazy, bro. My whole life was revolved around basketball and I saw the people around me started treating me a lot differently. A lot differently. In a negative way. They'd use any excuse to put me down and all this type of shit. I know it sounds very egotistical. Like it's, oh yeah, I'm the main character. But I'm just sharing my experience. This is no egotistical, like no ego involved in this. So as my main channel viewers will know, biggest part of Jack Pickett Law, I get cut from the basketball team when I was 14 and like 8 months. That didn't go very well when I got into really bad habits. I started watching porn like 3 or 4 times a day. It was really bad, bro. And then I'm sitting in humanities class one day, in history class. And I'm literally depressed. I would say, I wasn't clinically diagnosed as depressed, but I would call myself depressed because I had no purpose in my life. I went from having so much purpose playing basketball to none at all. I was sitting in humanities class and I was thinking of a way to basically try, but not be cringe. How can I try and be successful without being cringe so people actually accept me at school? So I'm not trying to escape school when I go home, because I was trying to escape school through basketball because of how people would pick on me and shit. I was trying to have the opposite to that. I wanted people to respect me at school. And the best way I was going to be able to do that is if I was naturally good at basketball, I didn't try, or I was the class clown, and I wasn't naturally a class clown, so I would have been faking it. So I said, let's start a fitness YouTube channel and post my abs on the internet. Because I was skinny and I had abs at this point. And I thought I was like big, bro. So it took me around 3 months, I'd say, 2-3 months to start making content. And then I posted my first YouTube video. It was like a 10-minute bicep workout. You can type up my main channel, which is Jack Pickett, if you don't know who I am. And then I posted my second video, which was the ab workout I really wanted to post. And I was contemplating between posting it on Instagram, the video link or not, because I didn't know if my friends, especially the girls in my school, were going to be receptive to it. I didn't know if they were going to like it or not. But I said, fuck it, let's just do it. Post it on my story. Nothing really happens. No one texts me. I was expecting like girls to maybe comment in the comments of my YouTube video saying nice abs and shit. That didn't happen. So I went back to school maybe 3 months after that happened. Maybe, I can't even remember when I went back to school. Went back to school and I was treated extremely differently. I was the weird kid, bro. I was like the weird kid back then. Now I'm like the weird kid because I think I'm like really big on camera. Like I think I'm muscular, but I'm not. I'm like really skinny. So I get so much shit, bro. I get so much shit from everybody. Not really to my face, but I just hear so much shit, bro. All my friends will talk about how people just talk behind my back all the time. And it really hurt, bro. And I'm guessing it's very similar in other countries as well. It's very, very similar. But I wouldn't say it's more prevalent in Australia that if you try and do something against the norm, and against the norm here today is anything other than footy, rugby, basketball, cricket in some places. I know if you play cricket where I'm from, you just look down as a nerd or whatever. What else is normalised here? The gym is normalised now. That's it. Footy, basketball, rugby, cricket sometimes, soccer in some places, not here, not where I'm from, and then gym. If you don't do, and if I was posting gym content, so it was weird, and I was skinny as, I wasn't actually a gym guy. I was just trying to post fucking workout videos. You can go and watch my videos if you want. The old, really old ones. But I got so much shit for it, bro. I got so much shit. And it's really sad that that's the way. Can't change culture. It's normal. I'm not complaining or nothing. Not at all. I'm just trying to use this as inspiration for anyone else who wants to start something that's maybe against the norm, whether it's music. Well, I know from my school, if you studied hard, it was considered really weird. So if you're from a school like that, studying hard, as I said, making music, making art, making YouTube videos. Because in my scenario, it's paid off. 100% it's paid off, because what sucks about it is, especially here in Australia, again, probably the same in other countries as well. If you try something, you're on the level, I know this sounds really egotistical, I hate saying this, but I think it's a good way to put it. You're on the level of your old friends who you can't relate to, but you're not good enough for the people who you want to hang with because they're too successful with you. They're too successful, like they're more successful than you. So you're in this lonely chapter. It's what Alex Hormozy calls the lonely chapter, and I can relate to it so much. But now that I'm a little bit bigger, I don't really like to class myself as that because I'm just still like a random guy yapping on the internet. I do not deserve the success I have gotten on my main channel. I don't deserve it. I truly don't believe I do. And that's not me just saying that for sympathy. Honestly. Like, I genuinely don't believe I deserve it. But coming with that has come new connections. And it's funny because what I've seen here in Australia, and it's probably the same all over across the world, is that when an Australian who tries, who is cringe, meets another Australian who tries, who is cringe, it is the best friendship ever. And these guys never leave each other. In most cases. I know I have probably, I'd say, 2 or 3 friends that are considered cringe, not anymore though, but who were considered cringe, and they are my best relationships. Because I can relate to them so much. And they know how it feels. A lot of other people don't know how it feels. Right? A lot of other people just think you're better than everyone. Or a lot of other people think that you think you are better than everyone for trying to do something a little bit different. But everyone else knows that you just want to do it because your soul is calling you, like the people who you can relate to. They know you're doing it because your soul is calling you to do it, and they can feel that sympathy. Most people, not all, some people do things like YouTube and music and all this for money. I personally don't. So when I meet somebody who does something similar to me, who doesn't do it for money, it is always a genuine connection because I reflect their character. And this goes back to the concept I talk about sometimes on my main channel. And that is, you would rather 1 diamond than 10 pieces of bronze. You would rather I don't know, what's another gem? Pink diamond or 1 amethyst than 10 pieces of bronze that are the same size. That's what you'd rather. Nothing wrong with having 10 bronzes. It's better than having probably 0 bronzes. But 1 diamond's better, 100%. However, with that, the diamond is harder to find. If you're just a regular dude who lacks good friendship, it's going to be harder for you to find those diamonds. Not impossible, definitely not. But if you put yourself out there, you will have less bronzes, but you will have more diamonds, even if that more diamond is just 1. So, let me have a drink, if I even have any. I've been using the water for the cups of water. You might have seen the short I posted the other day. But yeah. I can't speak. I speak too fast. Where do I want to go with this video? If you're Australian, I know how much it can hurt, but at the end of the day, it is the fear of judgment versus the pain of regret. I chose the fear of judgment and it's worked. I don't know how it fucking worked, but it worked. All right. And I have some really good friends because of it, and I love doing something like this, which I do every single day. So, yeah, hopefully this can inspire somebody. Hopefully this didn't come off as egotistical, because that was not the goal. This is no edit, so I don't care if I stutter or whatever. But yeah, much love, brother. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.